Hey there, quick note before we dive in. What you're watching right now is a lesson from one of my courses that I've decided to release completely for free here on YouTube so you don't have to pay a dime. So instead of asking you to buy my course, if you want to show your appreciation, here's a couple of things that you can do. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. These small actions tell YouTube to share my content with more people, which is a huge help. Also, feel free to check out my recommended equipment links in the description below. If you do purchase equipment from these links, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever. Or if you want to, you can leave me a super thanks or even just hit play on one of my playlists. I know it sounds silly, but if you just hit play on one of my playlists and let it play in the background, even if you're not paying attention, it tells YouTube, hey, people are watching these videos. I'm going to push it out to more people. So even if you just want to do that, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. And then lastly, if you're looking for more personalized help, I do offer private coaching that you can find in the description of this video. Either way, I really appreciate you, whether you choose to do one of these things or not. Just by simply watching this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the lesson. All right, so how do we set our levels inside TwistedWave? Well, it's actually very, very simple. As you can see right now as I'm speaking, I'm averaging in the yellow, and every once in a while I'll tickle the red or I'll go into the red a little bit, and that's totally fine. That's just normal human speech. That's just dynamics. That's a normal thing, so that's okay. But you do want the average bit of your audio in the yellow of your meter. That's your goal. The average bit of the audio in between -12 and -6, that's kind of where you want the average audio to be. So how do we set this? Well, first things first, I have my Scarlett 2i2 over here. As a voice actor, you really only need the Scarlett Solo, so you don't need to go get the 2i2. It just gives you an extra microphone input, but that's what we're going to use today. And the only knob, the only fader, the only thing that you're ever going to need to adjust when it comes to your gain or your levels or your volume when you're recording voiceover is this little gain knob right here on the Focusrite, that little knob right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start to set our levels. A lot of people tend to start off with really, really low levels, so that's what I'm going to do here. It's going to be kind of hard to hear me. Let me go ahead and warn you, the levels are going to go all over the place here in this video, so don't crank your audio when all of a sudden my levels go too low. I don't want to blast your ears off. So anyway, let me go low to where most people start. Okay, so this is pretty much where a lot of people start out when they go to record voiceover, and in a lot of cases they're like, oh, well, this is good because I'm not going to clip my audio and it's not going to give me a really bad noise floor if I record this low. Well, unfortunately, that's not the case. You're going to have to bring your audio up after you record regardless, so your audio has to come up at some point, and that's also going to bring up your noise floor with your voice. So it doesn't actually save you. It's a myth. It's unfortunate. But okay, how do we set our levels? Well, if we're wanting to average in the yellow of our meter, we're definitely not doing that here. So it's literally this simple. You can just take a script. You could read something out of a magazine. You kind of want it to be really conversational, though, what they call dinner table talk. How would you talk to your friends across the dinner table or your family? It'd be really conversational, right? Okay, it wouldn't be projected and loud and yelling and things like that. And it wouldn't be an announcer read like, come on down to, wouldn't be something like that. That used to be huge in the voiceover industry. It's not as big now. So, okay, what will we need to do? Well, we need to raise the gain on our interface to get our levels where we want it to be. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, that's looking a lot better right there. So if I were to do a read, and I'm probably going to screw it up, but Dunkin' Donuts' unbelievable selection of breakfast sandwiches. Freshly made all day, so you can enjoy them any type of way, any type of day. That's breakfast whenevs. America runs on Dunkin'. Okay, so that's not bad. That would be totally passable. There you go. You've set your levels. However, if you wanted to, you could raise it a little bit, right? So let's raise it just a little bit. All right, let's try this and see what happens. Dunkin' Donuts' unbelievable selection of breakfast sandwiches. Freshly made all day, so you can enjoy them any type of way, any type of day, any time of day. Wow. Anyway, you get the idea. That was really good. That was averaging in the yellow. And of course, when I'm done with the read and I'm starting to kind of project a little bit more, I'm getting more into the red. But like I said, That's okay. The idea is just to average in the yellow. And if you tickle the red, that's totally fine. I heard an engineer a long time ago say this, and I'm like, wow, that's the perfect way to explain it. So in the green, a little lean. In the yellow, let it mellow. In the red, almost dead. Okay, so if you're in the red, or if you're touching in the red, almost dead. Okay, so that just means, hey, I'm giving you a warning. You're in the red. You might clip your audio. Whereas if you're in the yellow, my AC just cut on, so forgive that. But if you're in the yellow, you're totally fine. That's where you want to be. So anyway, take that saying, set your levels, only adjust the gain on your interface, and you'll be good to go. All right, see you in the next video.